I'll go over the procedures for the hearing and hopefully answer any questions that anyone might have about how the matters are handled. These are evidentiary hearings, meaning that both sides are permitted to present evidence in support of their positions. I haven't spoken to anyone about these cases that we'll be hearing other than the Massey hearing will have been before this tribunal before. So it's important to tell the magistrate everything that you want to be considered. Because the city has the burden of proof, the city will present its case first. Then after the city completes its presentation, any respondent present will be permitted to present his or her case. The respondent is not required to present any testimony or evidence, but is permitted to, and both sides are permitted to cross-examine any witness presented by the opposing side. All testimony will be under oath and recorded. If you do intend to testify or present evidence in any matter before the special magistrate today, please make sure that you've checked in with the clerk, as she's required by law to keep records of every person who appears before the special magistrate in these proceedings. If you present any evidence today, those documents or photographs will become part of the record and will have to remain with the city. Following the presentation of the city and the respondent, the special magistrate will make a decision based on the testimony and evidence presented by both parties. All hearings before the special magistrate are recorded electronically, so when your case is called, please step to the podium, speak clearly into the microphone, state your name and address. And at this point, I'm going to ask everyone to be placed under oath, anyone who might be presenting testimony here today. So if you would please stand, raise your right hand, and respond verbally. Do you swear that the testimony that you offer here today will be the truth and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Thank you. All right, then we'll go to the agenda. The first hearing on the agenda is a Massey hearing, CE 12001721.
Yes, ma'am. Good morning, Your Honor. I'm Monica Anderson, Code Enforcement Officer for the City of Oviedo. This is the Massey hearing for CE 12-001721 for 2235 Ecana Drive. Your Honor heard this case on December 6, 2012 for violations of Article 4 Property Maintenance Code, Section 14.70 adopted by reference, specifically Section 303.1 for swimming pools, for not maintaining the swimming pool in a clean and sanitary condition and in good repair. Your Honor ordered that the respondent take corrective action by January 8, 2013, or a fine of $150 per day would be imposed. The property was re-inspected on January 9, 2013, and found to be in non-compliance with the order. An affidavit of non-compliance has been filed with the Code Enforcement Specialist. Staff requests that Your Honor find that the required corrective action to achieve compliance by the respondent has not been taken by the required date, and that a fine of $150 per day be imposed beginning January 9, 2013. And we have the order.
Do you have a? Thank you. Do you have any? Thank you. You mentioned an affidavit of noncompliance was filed. Do you have that, or
yes.
Is that when you say that that was filed? Who does that? Is it just filed in the code enforcement file for the? Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and that's the original you just handed.
Yes, ma'am. That
So,
is the original.
And so, are you moving this into evidence at this time?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. With hearing no objection, it will be accepted into evidence. And is there anyone present who would like to speak on this issue? Okay. Seeing none, then I will find that this property was in noncompliance as of January 9th, 2013, and will impose the administrative fine of $150 per day until said compliance is reached and ordered. And I'll be entering this order. And is this filed just with the clerk, Madam Clerk?
Yes, ma'am.
The order, okay.
It will be recorded in the clerk of the circuit court.
And recorded with the clerk of the court.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. All right, Madam Clerk, if you could do the certification. All right, thank you. I think that completes then.
Yes, ma'am.
That hearing, are you handling the next one as well, officer? All right. Moving on.
All right.
Go ahead. CE.
Good? Yes, ma'am, sorry.
Go ahead. You go ahead.
Monica Anderson, Code Enforcement Officer for the City of Oviedo. This is CE 11-742 for 109 Heatherbrook Circle on the City of Oviedo. The Code Enforcement Board originally heard this case on June 23, 2011, and issued its findings of fact, conclusions of law and order, requiring the respondent to take corrective action by July 7th of 2011. An order imposing administrative fine lien was recorded with the clerk of the Circuit Court on August 5th of 2011, stating that the required corrective action had not been taken by this time specified and that a fine in the amount of $100 per day was imposed on July 8th of 2011. The property was re-inspected on January 14th, 2013 and found to be in compliance with the Board's original order. Staff requests that Your Honor order that the final amount due to the City of Oviedo as a result of the fine, which ran from July 8, 2011 to January 13, 2013, is $55,400. We have that order for you as well.
And just out of curiosity, did you just check back periodically to see if it's in compliance, or did you receive?
We do check back periodically. In this case, the property changed hands to the Federal National Mortgage Association, who brought the property into compliance and then called the office.
Okay. All right. Is there anyone else present that would like to speak on this matter? Seeing none, I will find that the subject property was not in compliance pursuant to the order filed with the clerk of the court from July 8, 2011 until it was in compliance pursuant to the evidence offered, the testimony offered here today on January 14, 2013, and therefore the resulting fine due to the City of Oviedo is $55,400, and I will enter this order and provide it to the clerk for filing with the clerk of the court.
Thank you, Your Honor.
We need to sit closer together. Yes, we do. All right, officer, I don't have anything else on the agenda. Is there anything else that we need to handle? All right. Well, then, if we have nothing further, we will adjourn the meeting. Thank you.